Tuesday, August 28th. 2012? Wait, what?
Hey, it's the second day of school and something struck me like lightning. Oh, and by the way, I'm doing my homework. It was a new song. Struck me like lightning. It's called The Cutest Thing. And I don't have the words yet to it, but I'm going to work really hard on it. That way, it can become a full song.
Anyway, I think I'll take it from here. Welcome back to the 20th year, episode 9. I'm back in my hometown right now, and I'm in my childhood bedroom actually, and I thought I might read some things from my middle school diary. Middle school was an interesting time. There was a lot of self-discovery and it was extremely awkward. I would not recommend, if there was ever one part of my life that I had to repeat, I definitely would not choose middle school. But at the time, I was really into the book series Dork Diaries, and I tried to romanticize middle school by making my diary/journal in the style of that series. So, my journal is called The Ups and Downs of Middle School. This is part 1. Let's begin. June 26, 2014. Hi, I'm Anne-Marie. You're probably wondering why I'm writing so early. I wish summer were over so school can begin. This fall, I will be going into middle school, so this journal will tell you the exciting or just plain boring parts of my middle school life. It'll be like Dork Diaries, except I'm younger, an only child, divorced parents, adopted sister, 3 BFFs, and bouncing from crush to crush. And I go to a Catholic school. So please enjoy. Anyway, we are already so different. She said I can't wait to go back to school. And yeah, when I was a kid, I loved school. I just couldn't understand people that didn't like school. I love school so much. And now, currently, at the moment, me and school are not like this anymore. I love getting an education. I love learning new things. But I think the structure of school right now is not really the best for me. But that's a different video. Anyway, August 14th, 2014. I'm back and more excited than ever. School starts in almost 2 weeks, so I thought I might talk about my school and social life at school. My school, St. John Vianney, in parentheses SJV, is a private school. Most students don't like the fact that we have to wear uniforms, but every now and then students and teachers get days where we can wear casual clothes.
A casual day is when you wear casual clothes, meaning clothes that you'd wear every day, except we don't wear this every day because I go to a private school, and most private schools, like St. John Vianney, which is the school I go to, have uniforms. Boring, old uniforms.
My social life at school is at first it says exceptional, and then it's crossed out and says okay. I don't think I did that though, because I remember I used to give my diary to my friends and they would take it home and read it. So I think one of my friends did that. But yeah, it was okay. It wasn't exceptional. My social life at school is okay. I have 3 best friends, but we're not all in the same tribe. For instance, my best friend... Okay, pause. I think what I'm going to do is... I'm not going to use real names because I want to protect the privacy of the people involved. So I think I'll use names from... characters from Living Single. Yeah. Okay. For instance, my best friend, Khadijah, is popular, so she sits with the cool kids at lunch. My other friends and I, Regine and Max, sit in the back table on the right corner of the table most of the times for lunch. My friends are pretty outgoing and social, but I'm really shy, and I wrote shy in bold and 3 underlines, which was true. I was a very shy middle schooler. October 1st, 2014. October 1st is finally here. I thought today was going to be a great day, but my day went tumbling down to the ground during band class. Okay. We had just gotten a new piece called Linus and Lucy. The band teacher, Mrs. Blank, told us to try and work through it. I knew the notes and everything, it's just my only problem is my sound. Most of the time my oboe doesn't even play, but when it does, it squeaks. The funny part is, when I play for myself, I have a great sound. When I have to play for the teacher, I'm terrible. So the teacher asked the clarinet and oboe to play Linus and Lucy from measure 5 to like 19. By the way, I used to play clarinet. It was my first instrument, but the band needed an oboe for better sound. Anyway, while I was playing, I was squeaking horribly. Pause. So I remember this day so vividly. I used to be so embarrassed to play the oboe because I was the only person in the band, only person in our grade's band that played oboe. And it was just weird having a weird instrument and being the only one playing it and also squeaking all the time. But I digress. When I was playing, I was squeaking horribly, so when we were done, Mrs. Blank said it was okay to squeak, and oboe was one of the hardest instruments there was, and I was doing pretty good playing an old instrument. My instrument needs repairs. So Mrs. Blank told flute, trumpet, oboe, and clarinet to play together, and while we were playing, I heard, what name did I say for her? I heard Regine and Max talking about me. I could tell they weren't even trying to whisper because I sit in the front and they sit in the back. They've switched to trumpet for as long as I have switched to oboe. They really hurt my feelings and I could feel my eyes tearing up, and Sophie, I guess her name's gonna be Sophie, and Sophie noticed before I knew it, I was crying during the French horn and saxophone's turn to play. And this is especially embarrassing because my crush played the saxophone at the time, so I was really embarrassed to be crying at that time. The teacher excused me to go to the bathroom. Later, Blank and Sophie came to check on me. They made really funny jokes. Later, Regine and Max wrote a letter to be Sophie's friend and my friend again, to be continued. So yeah, I remember this day vividly. Like, this is one of those memories that just will not go away, and it was so embarrassing. To this day, I hate crying in public. Like, if I ever feel sad and I'm in a public place, I'm trying to find the nearest bathroom to cry, because, nobody likes crying in public. But anyway, this was definitely one of those situations in our friendship where there was, like, a hiccup, a little kerfuffle, but it's middle school at the end of the day. These kind of things happen in middle school friendships. What the important thing is, is to get all your pettiness done in middle school. That way, when you move on to high school and college, you pursue friendships like a normal person or a person your age. And I think that's something we did in our friendship. Because, I think, like I said earlier, we would be friends and not be friends and be friends again at least 5 times a day. This was nothing. Yes, in this situation, yes, they talked about me literally behind my back. But there have been situations where I did some things that weren't the nicest, and I felt bad and I apologized. And in this situation, they came back and they apologized to me. And at the end of the day, that's really how friendships work. Whether intentionally or not, you're always going to do something that may upset or hurt your friend. And if you really care about your friend, you'll understand how you hurt them and want to apologize and want to make it better. And that's something that we always did, no matter how many fights we had, no matter how much middle school drama we got into. It was never really that serious, and we always found a way to resolve the problem. So basically, yeah. I'm really glad that I wrote down how I was feeling in 6th grade, no matter how trivial or repetitive or nonsensical it was. It gives me something to look back at and reflect. And reflection is a really important part of life. You can reflect on who you were compared to who you are now and decide if there are parts of your old self that you want to keep, and if there are parts of your old self that you just want to leave in the books, right? So yeah, I think I should let little me close this one out.
Thank you. This has been Anne Marie.
Bye!